So the oysters are born in a nursery in Lochrayan up in Scotland. They're brought over here and they need to be then cleaned. So last year we had, for the 10,000 oysters for the reef, we had a team of around 200 volunteers that took them about just over a day to clean each one by hand. So the reason that we do that is for biosecurity reasons. If they've got any parasites on them, any viruses on them, anything like that that shouldn't be in these waters, then they'll be cleaned off and then they can be put where they need to be. After that, one of two things will happen. So the oysters that went on the reef, they were then taken out to sea and they were put down on a bed of scallop shells and local limestone, which formed our reef, and then they were basically just left to do what they do, and they're then monitored regularly by us. The other ones will then be put under Sunderland Marina. They go in large nurseries underneath the marina. We have about 27 oysters per nursery, and then we've got nurseries all down the marina under 6 different hatches under the marina. Those oysters are then again pretty much just left to do what they do, but the difference is they'll get taken up relatively regularly. So most of them will get taken up whenever we've got a school event down, whenever we've got another event down, and then they'll get taken up every single month by our volunteers that will assess the survival rate of them, the biodiversity, that kind of thing. So they'll get brought up every single time that happens and we'll have a look at them. They'll also get brought up weekly during our larva monitoring phase, where we'll assess whether they're producing larvae or whether they're not, why they might be doing that, why they might not be doing that, and then we'll be sending over that larvae over to Bangor University. So that's most of them. And then there's one under each hatch, which is what we call our biodiversity nursery, that will bring up only once a month, very strictly only once a month, and that's one that we'll use to assess biodiversity. The reason we do that is if we bring it up any more than that, we might scare away that biodiversity. We want a full month's amount of biodiversity to come on there. Once we've assessed all that, then we'll take those empty shells of the ones that have unfortunately passed on, and those empty shells will then be added to future reefs and that kind of thing for the next generation of oysters to then attach onto and grow. So nothing's wasted, even those that have died will then go back into the system. So that's the oysters from the Wild Oysters Project Life Experience.